Welcome to the regular meeting of the Tupelo City Council for December 19, 2023. This time, I'd ask that you stand for the invocation by Lynn Bryan and the Pledge of Allegiance. Ms. Nettie Davis is responsible, but Will Thomas, one of our scouts, is going to lead us in the pledge. So if you would stand.
Our Father, thank Thee for Thy many blessings. Keep us from harm. Guide us and teach us to be true to each other, ourselves, and Thee. Amen.
Amen.
Please repeat me the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Will. At this time, I call on Councilwoman Nettie Davis to confirm or amend the agenda and the agenda order.
I move that, Mr. Chairman, I move that we confirm the agenda with no amendments, no addition to the agenda.
Second. All in favor? Accepting the agenda. Proclamations, recognitions, and reports agenda. Proclamations, do we have any?
None tonight.
Recognition of Boy and Girl Scouts, Mayor.
Yes, tonight we have Boy Scout Troop 12, sponsored by the First United Methodist Church. They have earned their citizenship in the community and communication merit badges, and they're led by Assistant Scout Master Duke Loden. When I call your name, would you please stand, please? Will Perry, son of Paul and Amanda Perry. Will Thomas, son of PK and Mary Brooke Thomas. Cohen Watson, son of Charlie and Lillian Watson. Walker Tate, son of Kevin and Amy Tate. And Isaiah Barber, son of Tupelo Barber. Thank you guys for being here.
Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Employee recognitions.
None.
None on the agenda. Public recognitions, I'll start with Chad. Lynn? Ms. Nettie?
Everybody, Merry Christmas, and hope everybody will have a happy experience with the family this year.
Ms. Nettie, you punch your button and say that one more time.
I don't remember what I said. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody will enjoy their families and have a prosperous new year.
I want to give a shout out to Ms. Davis. I heard this morning that she was on the public radio last evening. Give a shout out to the city and the city leaders. So I thank you for doing that for the city, Ms. Davis. Mayor's remarks?
Yes. I want to mention, the Christmas parade, another great Christmas parade a few weeks ago. Had another record crowd, about 19,000 people were at the parade. So, congratulations to Lucia. Also to Kevin, we had two events this weekend, Globetrotters and Mississippi State basketball, and both of those were a success, and January is going to be busy for them. I also want to recognize the third floor and Tanner staff. They went to a 5-day class in Mobile, hosted by the International Coded Council. Employees and certifications were received by Jennifer Robertson, which got her permit technician. Sandy Shoemaker got her property maintenance and housing inspector. Troy Peck, residential building inspector. Tanner got his property maintenance and housing inspector. Zach Van Story, residential building inspector, and Penny Jolly got her commercial construction and plans examiner. So good job, Tanner. I think that deserves a round of applause for the third floor. Nothing else, Mr. President, just Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you. At this time, we'll close the regular meeting and open the public agenda. Public agenda, public hearings. In the matter of public hearings for demolitions, is there anyone here to speak to demolitions that are planned? If you would come forward to the podium, if you would give your name, address, and you'll have 5 minutes to address the demolition.
Hello. Yes, my name is Leanna. I live in Pontotoc.
Speak into the mic so we can hear you.
Yes, my name is Leanna, and I live in Pontotoc, Mississippi. So I received a letter about my property couple days, about 10 days ago of my property. As in the letter, it said that the property is not being taken care of, but we don't know what's going on with it. We haven't received anything like to know what's going on with the property. We have reached Mr. Tanner Newman to ask him a question, but he didn't respond to us. And we have talked to Ms. Linda Ford, and she said that we need to fix it. So we want to know how we're going to fix up the property.
Okay. Did you give me, you gave an address in Pontotoc?
Yes, I received the letter in Pontotoc about 10 days ago.
What property are you referring to here? We have several on the demolition list.
My property is at 1849 McCool Tupelo.
Okay, 1849 McCullough Boulevard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you would, Mr. Tanner Newman is sitting right here on the front row. If you would get with him, if you will look right behind you, Mr. Tanner Newman sitting right there.
Yes, sir.
He'll be glad to speak with you and bring you up to date. And we'll be willing to work with you within the confines of the rules and regulations of the code department. So if you'll talk to him.
Yes, sir.
Does any of the council have any questions? Okay, if you would get with him after the meeting or tomorrow or at your convenience, he will discuss the situation with you, okay?
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Any others here to speak? If you would give your name, address, tell me the property that you're referring to, and
Okay.
you'll have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay. My name is Carolee Armstrong. I live at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. And the property I'm talking about is 205 Bowen. Or it could be 205 Stephen D. Lee. It's right there on the corner.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My mother is the executor of that estate. That home is owned by my grandparents, the Harris family. She has not really done much with the estate. I don't think she understood what the role of the executor was. But she had a stroke last November. And since then, I have taken over as her power of attorney, and I've been handling all of her business for her. So I'm working on taking care of this house situation. I know it does need to be torn down. Everyone kind of, I think we all agree on that. But I am asking for a little bit more time. I'm in the process of trying to get her onto Medicaid, and my 90 days should be up sometime this week. And of course, and I also have a buyer for the property who will purchase it and have it torn down and all of that. But if I sell it before she gets approved for Medicaid, then I won't be able to use her inheritance to take care of her in the nursing home.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm just asking for a little bit more time.
Okay, if you would get with Mr. Tanner Newman right
Okay.
here on the front row, he will work with you on finding a resolution to the dilemma that we're in, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Is anyone else here to address the demolition? Okay. Appeals, we have none. Citizens hearings, we don't have any citizens hearing. This time we go to the action agenda. Item number 2, in the matter of bid 2023-048DS, Comprehensive Plan 2025 through 2040, request for proposals to certify the response from Goodwin Mills Kaywood GMC to the Department of Developmental Services request for qualifications and authorize the mayor to enter into a contract with GMC subsequent to ratification. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Motion by Lynn Brown, second by Nettie Davis. Any question? All in favor? Mr. Newman, we'll go with the request, unless you just want to speak to it. Okay. Routine agenda, item number 3, in the matter of minutes of December 5th, 2023. Motion and a second to approve the minutes. All in favor? Number 4, in the matter of bill pay.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to pay the bills. The bills were paid by Ms. Nettie Davis, Mr. Buddy Palmer, Ms. Janet Gaston, and myself. All in favor? 5, in the matter of advertising and promotional items. Got a motion and a second to approve the promotional items. We have 2 items on the promotion agenda. One is to ICC for $1,000 for the 75th Diamond Anniversary Gala sponsorship, and one to the Lee County Courier for $375 for a Christmas ad. All in favor of approving? In the matter of a memorandum of understanding with Department of Finance, House Bill 603, Section 28, NU, funding to match federal funds to improve the railroad. So have a motion.
So moved.
Second. Have a motion and a second. Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Mr. President. So the City of Tupelo was awarded $4.6 million from the Mississippi Legislature this past legislative session to assist the city with matching federal funds to improve the railroad right-of-ways. So this request is to approve this MOU with the Department of Finance so that we can go through the process of spending that money.
Are there any questions? Mr. Reed? All in favor? Thank you, Stephen. 7, in the matter of MOU with Department of Finance, House Bill 603, Section 28 IU, funding to improve Ballard Park. Got a motion and a second. Mr. Reed?
On the same line there, that's for the $500,000 given to us from the legislature this past session, just the same terms as the previous MOU that you approved.
Okay, any question? All in favor? Number 8, in the matter of approval of an agreement between the Mississippi Department of Public Safety and the City of Tupelo, and to authorize the mayor to sign the said agreement, Project Safe Neighborhoods. Motion and a second. Abby?
Yes, Tupelo was applied for and was awarded a grant with the Mississippi Department of Public Safety. This grant is in the amount of $34,610, and it will be for 6 neighborhood watch cameras. So I'm just asking tonight that you approve that agreement and authorize the mayor to sign that agreement.
Any question? All in favor? 9, in the matter of approval of municipal court training certificates. A motion and a second. All in favor? 10, in the matter of review approved properties for demolition.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Just to those who are here, if they might still be here, we'll go ahead and make this official that we are approving the demolition, but if they work something out with Mr. Newman, those will be addressed by him later. But we're just documenting that tonight. Tanner, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All in favor? 11, in the matter of review, approve lien resolutions for unpaid lot mowing invoices.
I move that we would approve the resolution.
Second.
A motion and a second. Mr. Newman, you have any?
Mr. President, we have 2 invoices here that remain unpaid for lot mowing, 202 Enoch Avenue and 418 Lakeview. Just ask the council to approve a lien against those 2 properties until those invoices are paid in full.
Question? All in favor? Number 12, in the matter of developmental code amendment multifamily, this was tabled at the November the 7th meeting, and that's going to remain on the table. Am I correct, Mr. Logan? 13, in the matter of developmental code amendment congregate living, this was tabled at the November the 7th meeting. So I need a motion to take it off the table, and if that's approved, then we'd have a motion to approve. So I need two motions on this item. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Make a motion to take it off the table.
Second. Motion and a second to take it off the table. All in favor? Now I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Mr. Newman?
Mr. President, we've held two public hearings on this matter. We've had at least two work sessions with the council. The gist of these amendments will be updating our definitions regarding congregate living to make those definitions uniformed with the International Code Council definitions in the building code. Any other questions I'm happy to answer, but I do appreciate your support and the administration's support and patience as we've worked through this process.
Any questions? All in favor? 14, in the matter of developmental code amendment for signs, it was tabled at the November 7th meeting, and that's going to remain on the table as well.
Yes.
15, in the matter of award of bid 2023-057 PW for bridge number 202 replacement on West Main Street, and authorization of mayor to sign on behalf of the city. Motion and a second. Mr. Bond.
Yes, sir. Good evening. So bringing this to you tonight, we recently opened bids on December the 14th. The lowest and best bidder, engineer's estimate was $2.2 million. Lowest and best bidder was Stable Grading for a bid of $1,736,041.75. So we have the engineer's recommendation that we accept this bid and award this to the contractor, begin moving forward to execute the contract documents.
Any questions for Mr. Bond? I would say before we vote that this was discussed yesterday at our pre-council meeting, and we felt favorable toward the information that we had, and the work is going to begin relatively soon. So thank you for your work, Dennis, on that. All in favor? 16, in the matter of approval of major thoroughfare committee minutes for November 13, 2023.
Move to approve these minutes.
A motion and a second. All in favor? 17, in the matter of accepting bid number 2023-058 PD.
I move that we would accept this bid.
A motion and a second. Mr. Quacker.
Tonight, I ask you to accept a bid we received in regard to 7 vehicles. 6 of them are Ford Explorers, and 1 is a Dodge Durango. The total price is $336,500. These are budgeted items.
Any question? All in favor? 18, in the matter of approval of proposed change order F-1 final closeout for Gumtree Park drainage improvements, ARPA 2023-029 PW. Motion and a second. Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir. This is our final Gumtree closeout. Towns Construction done a great job for us, and they actually had a deduct of $3,379 with a final cost of $410,357 for to close out this project.
Any question? All in favor? 19, in the matter of approval of Cadence Bank Arena minutes of October 16, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor? 20, in the matter of bad debt write-off July 2022 through December 2022.
Move to approve. Second.
A motion and a second. Mr. Timmon.
Yes, as before, y'all probably remember this is a routine process we go through. This is required by TVA. This period that we're retiring is from July 2022 to December 2022. That total revenue in that period was a little over $44 million. The loss was $52,814, which is 0.11 of 1%. So that's still pretty good. As usual, the collection office done a great job taking care of this collections.
All in favor? 21, in the matter of an emergency purchase of 2,500 feet of two all underground primary wire. Second. Motion and a second. Mr. Timmon?
Yes, as I told y'all yesterday, we continue to struggle with delivery on power equipment, especially underground conductor, which is this one is 2,500 foot of 2-aught, and I would request your emergency purchase of this cable.
All in favor? 22, in the matter of an emergency purchase of 12 25 kVA pad mount transformers. Motion and a second. Mr. Timmons?
Yes, again, this is when we developed the Auburn apartment complex, that pretty well depleted this stock of underground pad mount transformers. I'm just trying to restock these, and these actually have a 72-week delivery on them, so just any time I can save to get these coming would be great.
All in favor? 23, in the matter of an emergency purchase of 15 25 kVA conventional transformers.
I move it. Second.
You want to add anything, Mr. Timmons, on that one?
No, again, just like
Still emergency?
Yeah, these are emergency. They're 25 kVAs, but I appreciate you approving this.
All in favor? 24 is going to remain on the table. It's in reference to 23-055 PW and award a contract for debris removal services, and that was on the table and it's going to remain on the table. Do I need to read it all, or is that good? Stephen? Oh, we're going to put this one on the table. Okay, let me read the entire response here. In the matter of review of the responses to RFP 23-055 PW and to award a contract for debris removal services to the most responsible offerer whose proposal is most advantageous to the city of Tupelo as determined by the evaluation criteria contained in the RFP. And such contract shall be executed by the mayor and subject to subsequent ratification by the city council. We want to have a motion and a second to table that item. Is that correct?
Make a motion to table.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to table. Mr. Reed, you want to address?
Sure. Just briefly, we received 8 detailed and pretty elaborate responses to this RFP. We're very pleased with the response there. We just need some additional time to review those to bring back a proper recommendation. All in favor of tabling this item? 25, in the matter of review of the responses to RFP 23-056 PW and to award a contract for debris monitoring services to the most responsible offerer whose proposal is most advantageous to the city of Tupelo as determined by the evaluation criteria contained in the RFP, and such contract shall be executed by the mayor and subject to subsequent ratification by the city council. We're approving this item, is that correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor? Mr. Reed, we should have got...
Yeah, just briefly, the evaluation committee recommends that the city award a 12-month pre-contract to Debris Tech for debris monitoring services, and we will bring that contract back to the city council at hopefully its next meeting.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Reed. I'm going to vote one more time on that just to make sure. Did everybody vote yea? Okay. We'll close the regular session, the study agenda. There's no items. Executive session, Mr. Logan. No items. Have a motion to...
Mr. Chairman, I have a statement I need to make. I failed to do it during public recognition. We gave, presented, award to, from Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, the John Quaker Public Service Award, and we're really proud to see him receive that. He was the only white that received an award there, and I'm very proud for that. I want to make that comment. I didn't make it during the public recognition.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. Do we need to vote to adjourn? All in favor of adjournment? We're adjourned.